Hi everyone, this is a very helpful tutorial from Mr. Lyman, just on some of the basics of uploading content and some of the basic tools of Final Cut for you to refer to when you have to do your write-ups from your project. So first things first, you'll notice that my desktop is very clean. There's a reason for that. It's because I store everything in my external hard drive. The reason I do that is because it enables me to have everything backed up, so that if anything goes wrong with my Final Cut project, I can still access my original data. So you should adopt this approach to make sure that you don't lose your work, which has happened in the past. So that's the reason I do this. It does make importing your footage a little bit longer, but it's not hard work, so don't fret too much about it. So you will have an external hard drive on your desktop. What you need to do is access that in order to store all of your footage. So in there you'll have a folder for the relevant year that you're taking your course, and then within that folder there will be subfolders for which year group you're in, and within that there should be a folder with either your name or your group name, and if there isn't, then you can always create one. Make sure you store your footage in there. For the purposes of this exercise, I'm just going to store it in coursework 1516, and we'll go with AS. I'll make a new folder in here, so this is my example folder. This will be effectively your name, but I'm just calling it example folder. If I open that up, just move it to the side, because I'm going to connect the video camera that I've done some recording on. So you should have a USB cable, you should be able to connect that. When you connect it, an option will come up on the screen on the camera itself, and you want to select PC. Then you will see on my Mac screen here, Cam SD appears. It might try and open up photos automatically. If you right click on that and go to force quit, then that will go away. It might not do that. What you want to do now is access the Cam SD folder. So to do that, I like to open up a new folder window, which you can do by pressing Command and N. That opens a new window here, and then access Cam SD in here. So in here you may have DCIM and private, or you may just have a straight AVCHD file that looks like this. Either way, this is what you need to find and what you need to copy over into your example folder, or your named folder. So what I like to do is over here, I make a folder for each upload. So I might call it 1, or I might call it first upload, or something like that. The reason for this is because if you have multiple folders in here called AVCHD, then Final Cut will get confused trying to find the footage. So if you just make a new folder and drag and drop the AVCHD file over there, it will copy. It might take a lot longer than that, depending on how much you filmed. Once you've done that, what you want to do is eject the Cam SD drive. The reason for that is because then it means Final Cut won't try and search for that, and it won't encourage you to upload directly from the Cam SD drive. It will encourage you to upload from the new folder that you've made. So if we eject that, that will go away. We can wait for a moment. We can then unplug the actual camera from the USB port, and now we know we're not going to have any issues in terms of accidentally uploading the wrong bit of footage. Now we can open up Final Cut. I'd wait until now to open it up, because then it's not going to stop you from ejecting Cam SD. Sometimes it might say Cam SD couldn't be ejected because Final Cut was using it. If you wait until you've ejected it before you open up Final Cut, then you won't have that problem.